Hey everybody, what's going on? Rodoverse here, man. We are back with another video. I'm gonna open some packs up really quickly, then we're gonna jump into some matches. And as you may know by whatever the title of the video, what deck we're gonna use. I personally don't know what deck we're gonna use yet because I haven't finished looking yet. What we could do is make a Lucario deck. I'm interested in that. Actually, I think we're just gonna play our Garchomp deck again. I had a lot of fun with that. There's an event under. Oh, is there two? Oh gosh. I didn't know anything about this Cresselia one. We're gonna actually have to hop on that really soon so we can start building some more back up. Oh yeah, see, I was gonna say one thing about this game, man. The content has been feeling really dry, and that's one thing that they really should have done early on. Like, okay, like after two sets, there's a lot of diversity and complexity in the game where you can let it sit for a minute. You can let the game sit for a minute. One of my biggest issues with this game when it first dropped is it took so long just to get that mythical set, that mythical island set. Once it came out, it was awesome, nice. And I feel like now the speed's ramped up because I feel like we had just got mythical island and I don't know how long we had that, maybe a month and a half, a month. But that felt really quick. But why did it take so long from the initial drop? Do we have another pack, by the way? From the initial launch, it should not have taken that long to drop some more booster packs or whatever, and that's what I felt like kind of really killed a lot of momentum on this game, and they should have definitely been cautious. I think I was using this Mewtwo deck earlier just to definitely get some wins off. Let me look at this Magnezone deck again I made. I think I just made this on my own. No, I don't think that one's not doing too hot. Here's our Garchomp deck. I made a video on this one already, and then I think I also made a Rampardos video already, so go check those out. This isn't our first Garchomp video at all, so we're gonna be using Garchomp nonetheless. And then we're gonna definitely make a in the near future. We're going to make a Lucario deck probably tomorrow, for sure. So, and if you guys want to look at my emblems, we already have completed like all the like events. Like already we always get the the crown or whatever. We've gotten it here. Wait, it's the 1 2. Where's our 5 in a row at? What is this? I don't know. I gotta look at the names of these. Or are these it right here for the 5 wins in a row? Or was there a different one? Or I think it's the ones I'm using, right? Mythical Island. Okay, what I know we completed pretty much everything already so far. Those are my things. I have yet to spend. I don't know. How much time do we have left on this? Oh, we got a lot of days left. 24th. Like I said, I don't put too much time into this game nowadays. I feel like the momentum slow for me. I love hopping on now with these new decks. I love making content for you guys. But as far as like me, I used to be on this thing like just like chicken. Did I get a new pack? Did I get a new pack? Looking at Wonder Picks matches and stuff like that. It was a lot of hype opening packs, completing your thing. And even now I'm still completing my thing. So terrible hand to start. Insanely bad hand, and they go first. Yeah, this looks like a instant L. I may not even stay long here, but we'll see if we can pull out Gibble here. We'll be in okay shape. If we get a Gibble here, we're good. Drotagon, I'm not mad at that actually, so that's a good stall for now if we can get him out. Again, yeah, we have nothing but time now, especially with Gibble. So let's just kind of hope right now that we I guess we don't really need Garchomp right now either, so we just praying for Gibble. But what's lucky us, of course, we get our other Goodbite. We did get another fighting energy, so if he does knock out our Drotagon anytime soon, we can revenge kill it. One thing I probably he wouldn't be that slow. I was saying one thing I could have done is probably attack them and then put Drotagon out, and then that would have been a knockout. Oh, interesting. Yeah, okay, well, that's my fault for not having more basic Mon down. In early knockout, that's interesting that he's choosing to attack with Curlier. Now, obviously, the opportunity was there to get the knockout, so why not? So I'm not hating. Now, if we get our Gibble here, okay, perfect. Now I have regret for using those communications so early, because if we don't see our main man anytime soon, we're in trouble. If Gardevoir comes out here, we're really screwed, because then he can start hitting us really hard here. I think Gardevoir may come out here actually, considering that he yep, yep. Yeah, such a good run from him for him now. If we don't get if he's smart, he'll start powering up his other Mewtwo instead of doubling into this Mewtwo. Okay, good, our Garchomp. Okay, we're there's hope. There's hope. I don't think we run Giovanni either in this deck, so if we don't pull Cynthia next turn, we're kind of screwed. If we don't pull Cynthia, we are screwed. But what's crazy is we really don't want to... Oh, good. Okay, good. Very wasteful there. Now his other... Oh, wow. That was a bad decision. If this Mewtwo goes down, he has no way to retaliate. So that pretty much secured our dub here. If we can... Yeah, we're going to have to pull like crazy here. All right, here's the moment of truth. Do we get our Cynthia? It is like... Great. No. But... Of course, we get Cynthia late. But I wish I had Rocky. At least give me a Rocky Helmet. Oh, Rocky Helmet would have been nice there. And me giving up Cyrus too. We can't. If he retreats with this Mew, come on. What do you do here? Okay, perfect. He didn't. Perfect. That's fine. Oh wait, that's not fine because we still don't. Oh wait, what? When did he get through? Oh, we needed Cynthia that turn. I didn't realize he had two knockouts. That's right. He knocked out our Marshadow so early. What's crazy too, what I love about this deck, the energy feels way more consistent than it ever has. And I don't know why. Like I used to with Dragonite, that was the biggest issue with Dragonite. This deck doesn't seem to have the same issue with Dragonite. And I don't know if it's just luck. Let me not say nothing for this turn. I get 5 straight fighting. But even if you do get 5 straight fighting, you can potentially, if you're just doing that bad, long as the biggest issue is getting straight water. Water does nothing for this deck. If we get 3 straight waters, that is horrible. If we get 2 waters in a fighting, that's great. 2 fighting and 1 water, that's great. We can do something with those, but we can't do nothing otherwise. And of course, he goes second, so he can put energy on early. That's the only good thing about this deck is if we're going second first, it doesn't hurt us too bad here. It doesn't hurt us honestly at all much because it only needs 2 energy for Garchomp. So if we go first, we pretty much are attacking on curve. That's the only thing I love about Garchomp. If you get the right energy, you're gonna attack on curve. This is an interesting deck. Huh. One game I accidentally had fire mixed in here too, and I still did decent, but yeah, you definitely don't want to just like casually be trying to have 3 energy. That's just not gonna be good. Okay, that's promising. Was that his first Misty? The only bad thing here is he's way ahead of us in terms of like. Okay, good. Another Druddigon, which is. Yep. Here's the issue. I've never seen 3 waters before. This is the one issue we can have with this deck. I've never seen 3 waters before, but only reason that's okay is we still don't have our Gibble, our Gabite, I mean. But he's gonna be able to do some serious damage in a second. Oh, yeah, that's not good at all. That's not good at all. With that, I maybe should have waited with Marshadow here. Yeah, I've never had this many waters before. Maybe I should have waited with Marshadow to make sure we had. See, Giant. See, that's the issue here. But it's fine. If he hits Drotagon, we're fine, honestly. He can't force anything out but Drotagon, so. And even if he potions, he has to hit Drotagon twice, so. The only issue here, I guess, per se, is that he is running, hmm. Let me do this. In case he goes for Gib, he can Cyrus us. We cross our fingers. He only has. It's a good chance he does have Cyrus. What's interesting about this deck is what's the point of Dark right here, unless he has some. Unless he didn't. He probably didn't read the fine print. Oh, okay, that's fine. Yeah, he can't knock us either. Oh, good. That saves us actually a knockout, honestly. So, very terrible misplay by him. I guess he didn't read the fine print with Darkrai's ability is that you need Okay, what's the chance here that we get our Garchomp here? We have two chances of getting him, so I'm not too worried. It's a one out. I think it's a coin flip here. Okay, there he is. Awesome. It was a coin flip there. And I'm gonna go ahead and reckless shear our other Poke communication. We're gonna X speed here, and then we're gonna Cynthia. And he shouldn't be running more than 2 capes. Only issue that can come up now is Misty. A good Misty ends this run. Has he already flipped both Misties? Okay, he retreated, so awesome. I'm not mad about that. Yeah, I don't know what was going on with that deck, but yeah, there's our second win. Unfortunate we couldn't get the win last time. We was only one Sabrina away. Again, my thing is my consensus is a good deck is any deck that can answer a problem. Like if there was just like no way you could have won there, then you maybe need to reevaluate your deck to add something. Maybe just one card. Like sometimes like I think a Poke Cape would work really nicely with our deck because that would get us over the hump of a lot of mons. A lot of mons. So we need to see somebody soon here. Only good thing is we get to attack we do get to throw energy on first. That's about the only good thing here. Again, as you guys see, even though we had such a bad stall in water energies, it's fine because we can spread that water energy out. That's why we only want to run X speed because normally we can, if we go second, we have time to throw energy onto our Drotagon to get him to okay, we cross our fingers and hope that we pull I think Drotagon here is just nice. Wow, That's that's awesome. He can waste time attacking me with roll tier if he wants. Um I would imagine he throws Mewtwo out. What's good about that is that we can take a hit from Mewtwo. Oh, I wonder does he throw Mew out? If he XP's into Mew, that would be kind of troublesome. Who do you throw out here? I'm fine with Mew actually. That yeah, that's actually fine honestly. Because we'll just throw Drotagon in as soon as we get him. Ah, him getting curly so early though sucks though. That does suck. Yeah, almost nothing we can do here. That's the one issue. That's why I love the fossil decks, man. You can't go wrong with the Pokemon you throw out first. You just can't go wrong. If he XP's here, we're in bad shape. XP plus Giovanni, I think it's a W. XP Giovanni wins him the game here. Okay, he has one component. If he Giovanni's us, we are through. We do have Cyrus though, which is interesting. He uses blue. Okay. All right. This is our last shot of anything. Anything's possible. I would. Okay. I was gonna say I wouldn't even mind Drotagon here. This kind of isn't the best, but you know what? If he Gardevoir's next turn, like we're screwed here big time. If he Giovanni's, we're also screwed here. We have to survive at least another turn. We don't run Giovanni in this deck, so that's another potential issue. But I don't think swinging for 110 is gonna be that groundbreaking. But I see now against Mewtwo, it does kind of seem to be relevant, honestly. Especially after two Drotagons. If he attacks Drotagon twice, interesting. Interesting play there that he didn't that's fine honestly. You still get knocked by Marshadow unless you have a unless you have a potion, and also unless you're okay, there's the potion. Smart. Okay, well then that was smart then. And then he has Gardevoir too now, so all we have to do is get over this Mewtwo hump and we win, because if I can get even just okay, that's fine too. Oh, you know what though? Come on, I think I only won one Marshadow on this deck. So this other one is guaranteed to be Drotagon, and so this puts him in a pinch as well. We're still waiting on another fighting energy. Luckily sometimes in these long matches, like the energy distribution just works itself out. You sometimes do gotta be smart to think ahead, like that you don't accidentally throw like double fighting on Marshadow. You want to make sure everyone has one of everything before you just like really willy nilly throw stuff. Hmm. Double potion is like that. Just I think ended the game. If I known that, I would have just attacked with Marshadow last turn. Yeah, very unfortunate there. I think yeah, we need at least good bite. I would have took the chance. Who would have thought he was gonna have another either way though, I guess that wasn't a smart play either way. I should have just yeah, that actually that's a bad play either way that goes on my end because either way, if I did knock him with Marshadow, he could have just one shot at me with Mew and ended the game either way. So sometimes my brain doesn't always think. I'm sorry, guys. That was actually I should just attack with Marshall on the front end anyway, and just hope that we got um goodbye the next turn. But obviously, I was pretty confident that we weren't gonna see him. Yeah, that's the only issue. I think that's the only negative with this deck. If you get Marshadow first, and like this hand's perfect. This hand's perfect here. Like it's no yeah, we can't get better than this. And I'm gonna leave one Gibble just because we don't need both. Okay, that's fine. Let's see what we pull out here. All right, cool. There's our Marshadow. If only I could see further ahead. You know, guys. Should we take the chance if like yeah, I think because Marshadow gets to knock out either way it goes. I think we'll put faith in Marshadow here, and the reason I'll say this is because if even if he's Pikachu's gonna take damage from Drotagon either way it goes, but I know Marshadow secures the knockout if we can get wow, what a hand, crazy good hand from him there. Okay, we don't need to. Okay, good. We got our second fight energy, so that's good to see. Okay, good, good, good. Okay, I will go ahead and build you up too. I'm going to set myself up so either one of these guys can come out next turn. If he Giovanni's, then he gets the knockout here. Chances of him having Giovanni probably slim to none, especially now. He's definitely not hitting us with Giovanni. Here's my sacrificial lamb. If he wants to Cynthia me, there's my sacrificial lamb. If anyone's still running that crap. I mean, sorry, not Cynthia, Sabrina. Okay, there's the Giovanni. I think he was waiting on it. Either way, doesn't matter too much. Cause he's gonna get knocked here. Again, this is why I threw my water on Garchomp to give myself options here. Lots of options. All right, this is just a guaranteed win at this point since we already have Cynthia. If we didn't, I would have just probably been reckless shearing at least even that Pokeball just to or even this Druddigon, honestly, just to make sure we can knock Zap in one turn. His only winning condition here is to play another Pikachu down. And that's about it. And he doesn't even do that. Why not even pick there? Pecking there was not a bad option, by the way. I should have just to flex. Yeah, he thought it through. Just to flex, I should have went ahead and I should have used Cynthia before I used reckless shearing, just so he knew I already had it in hand. Sometimes I like to insert my dominance, but sometimes I do like I hate that. I didn't look up and pull this. I already had it. Sometimes I do like to do that. I didn't look up. I've been had it. I've been planted. It was already in the plans, already in the works. But yeah, man, I'm trying to keep these videos under 30 minutes, so I'm just gonna end it here. I hope you guys did enjoy, man. I love this deck so much. This is probably like the best Garchomp deck. What did we just go? We just went. We would have went. We just went 1-3, right? Or am I tripping? Did we go? Did we play 4 games? We either went 1-2 or 1-3. And the only reason we lost that first game is because we didn't draw Cynthia. If we had Cynthia in our hand, we would have won that first one too. Oh, we just lost to Mewtwo too, didn't it? Or was that the okay? No, we're never. I'm sorry. We lost. We like 2. We're like 2-2 right now, something like that. But anyways, this deck feels great. It feels great, even when you don't get the energies. This deck feels great because you can stall so long with Druddigon, and by the time Garchomp comes out, you're swinging so hard. You're swinging for 150 with Cynthia, and with hundreds very respectable for 2. 100 is very much respectable. The only thing is he can't hit nothing for super effective, but 100, once Druddigon's gotten hit like 2-3 times, 100 is very respectable. And at worst, here's how we almost can always guarantee a win. They knock out Druddigon. Marshadow comes in. Marshadow either gets the knockout or doesn't. If Marshadow can't get a knockout, that means it's an EX Mon. If that EX Mon can knock out Marshadow and Druddigon, he is going to be a one-shot for Dragonite. Garchomp. And is there going to be anything? The only way they can beat me after that is if there's something else that can come in behind it that can attack me for 140 and up. How often is that? Almost not often that you're going to have 2 EXs ready to go back to back unless it's a Pikachu. And if it's a Pikachu, then again, we're going to Cynthia you and you're out of here. So it's almost nothing except maybe a well-planned Mewtwo. Well-planned Mewtwo is about the only thing that I think that can beat this deck if we attack in the right accession. Or if we just get lucky and get our Garchomp before they set up, we just one-shot the Mewtwo. And yeah, that's GG on that. So yeah, I think the only adjustment, if you guys want, instead of the Rocky Helmet's here for breakpoints, but instead of the Rocky Helmet, you can run the Giant Cape. The only issue is, and the reason is for that is I feel like is against Mewtwo decks. But even then, Mewtwo just has to get lucky and have Giovanni, and then that's GG. So, you know, I think Rocky Helmet is a little bit more effective, especially if you have Cynthia, because then you trade in that situation. And I'll give you an example. So say and this is assuming that we attack before they attack. So we attack, they have a Giant Cape on, but if we're rocking the Rocky Helmet and they attack back, and they're gonna have to attack back with Giovanni, but we have our Rocky Helmet, we trade, and I think that's a pretty good trade. We lose 1, they lose 2, and then guess who comes in right behind that? Marshadow comes in swinging right behind that for 100, and so yeah, it's a lot. I think it's a lot. I think there's some improvements here. I honestly, you could throw in. Again, we're going off the hopes that Druddigon, we sub out Druddigon most of the time. That's why we run his X speed. But you can oftentimes, I think, maybe even take that out. You can maybe take that out, honestly. But it's a good discard card later on. That's why a lot of these are good discard cards later on in the match. So yeah, the deck. I think you can make some adjustments, but I think as is now, it's definitely one of the best versions I think you can have for Garchomp. But you can definitely maybe add a second Marsha if you want. You already just oftentimes don't want to see him in the first slot. He's kind of just a backup in case we just cannot get Garchomp on in time. He's just really just a backup because Garchomp. If you can get Garchomp up in time, he's doing 100 with no condition. No one has to get knocked out. He's just gonna do 100 regardless. So that's why he's a backup swinger. If you just can't get Garchomp in time, he's backup. He can come in swinging. So yeah, and he's good to spray energy when you're just getting a lot of fighting or water energy. But yeah, man, that's all I got. Use the deck. This is the full deck. I'm sorry, I probably didn't show this at the beginning. This is the full deck. You can sub in. I think Sabrina may work here. I think here Giant Kate works here. There's a lot of things that can come on into this deck for sure. So, anyways, I hope you guys enjoy, man. Red Versus, we are out. Peace.